Hello everybody and good morning. It is time to download data through the Aurin portal. You can start by either going to aurin.org.au or to the Aurin portal through portal.aurin.org.au. On the Aurin homepage, you can scroll down and have on the left side in orange your login. You go into the login and it will guide you first to a page where you have to decide what kind of affiliation you have. There you choose Melbourne University or the University of Melbourne, and you then type in your username and password. You are then getting to the Aurin portal, where you have on the left side the map and on the right side 4 windows where you define the area, the datasets, you visualize or you use tools. We start now from the top, where we are first defining the area where we are looking for to then load in the data. So we have 3 ways. We can either search, select or browse. We do select because we know what we want. We start, and always the map gives you directly an indication where you are. We start with Australia. We refine it as a states and territories. We are looking for a dataset within Victoria. We refine that further. We're looking for a dataset within the capital city area. And Greater Melbourne. There you go. We press done, and we have now an outline on our map which explains where we can download the data. I delete the ones which I just downloaded before, and what we do, we now add information to datasets. We go into the data folder on the right side and we press on datasets with the plus on next to it. This opens a new window where you have at the top the data browser, where you can define what kind of study area you have. There is where you choose either your bounding box or the Greater Melbourne. We go for Greater Melbourne. And we're looking for a public transport dataset, the bus stops, which is called PTV, Public Transport Victoria, which is providing it. And we don't care about the organization. We could search only for ATO or ABS or public transport data, but we just search like this and we get the whole thing. We press search, and the result is that we have a whole list of potential datasets. Coaches, bus routes, what we're looking for, bus stops. And we're looking for metro bus stops. They're down here. You have to search a little bit. By clicking on it, you get an additional window or additional information where you have on the top, you have the metadata, where you can see all of the information about the dataset, how you can use it, licenses and so on. And at the bottom, you can see the attributes. Stop ID, object ID, and especially the geometry. We want to have all of them. By clicking attributes, we tick all the boxes, and we can then go add and open. Now it takes a moment while the data is getting retrieved. We're waiting. It asks us now, since it is a big dataset, if we want to have the whole thing or only a partial download. We're fine with a partial download. Now we have the whole Excel sheet, so to speak, of the information, and we can download it straight away. On the left side, we have the 3 different potential downloading formats: a CSV, a JSON, or a shapefile. And shapefile is the one which has the easiest integration of the geometry, which we can use directly in our GIS environment. I urge you now to download the shapefile. You press that button, and the data is retrieved and downloaded. Voila, you're done. You have the data set you want on your computer. Alternatively, you can also go on the right side in your data folder, press the little wrench, and download it directly from here. This is now a zip file it downloads, which contains all the 4 files required. Shapefiles are multiple formats, multiple files which are combined. One is holding the geometry, one is holding the attributes, and one is combining the two. They have projection files as well, and so on and so forth. Always keep all of those files in the same folder. Do not rename them, because they have to have all the same name. Thanks very much, and see you for the next step where we are importing data into the GIS.